It's TFM 95.4 in Muscat, 91 in Doha. You can also stream us live around the globe on tfm.om. My name's Lester Decoro, and of course on the show, we care about you. We care about your family, and I think your family deserves healthy, beautiful smiles, which is possible at Aliso Dental Clinic. And joining me on the show this morning, a very, very special guest. We've got a man who was quite hard to find actually because he was traveling a lot. Dr. Gurkeerat Singh, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you, doctor?
I'm very fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us here on the show this morning. Let's get straight through it. What is your philosophy on how oral health relates to the smile and overall body health?
Let me be very frank. The oral health has been one of the most ignored part of the body.
True.
So a lot of people actually realize that now that the smile makes an impact not on just the first meeting, but in the long run on the general body health. So if your gums are not healthy, you can actually have cardiac problems, you can have heart diseases.
Oh, snap.
It's pretty serious. And a lot of things that are related to pregnancy and teeth. So pregnant women have, a great chances of having bad gums because of the emphasis on the child and the second body that is within the body. So sometimes I feel that smiles and teeth have been ignored for too long.
Mm-hmm. Sitting over there at this distance, how would you rate my smile?
Your smile's pretty good.
Okay, great.
But we could still do with the bleaching, brighten it up.
All right. So what are the common problems that people approach you with when it comes to oral care?
See, what happens is most of us, at least as patients, they come to us only when they have pain. But if you ask me personally what time they should come to me, as an orthodontist, I would have them coming to me when they are really young.
Okay.
So there are two aspects of coming to us really young. One is sensitization. A lot of people still fear dentists, whereas the science has so progressed that actually there's nothing to fear today. Even a root canal treatment doesn't take more than 15-20 minutes and it's practically painless.
Wow.
So the logic is that the child comes to us early, and of course we treat every age group. So your teeth, so-called permanent teeth, are not actually permanent. So from early diagnosis to a lot of treatment that we can do, which should be preventive. Treatment need not be corrective. Okay. So we need to prevent first, intercept if we can, and if possible, correct. Which is 100% possible now.
All right. So what type of patients do you treat? Because you mentioned kids. So this, I'm sure, goes to another long age bracket that you have in place.
See, I am an orthodontist. So we deal with youngsters and coming on to teens, and now with the advent of aligners, we are treating every age group practically. So Brilliant. My youngest patient would be 5 and my oldest patient is 85. Okay, so that's a wide range, but that is not just me as a specialist, but it is primarily because the science has progressed so much. So if you have healthy gums, we can move your teeth or your jaws to whatever age you want.
So doctor, we were talking about the types of patients you treat, but let's talk about what are the most common types of treatments you administer to improve the smile for all of these patients.
See, I personally do braces, which is basically alignment of your teeth. But at Aliso, you can also have bleaching, that is tooth whitening. And you can also get veneers, crowns, whatever you desire. Actually, now we do smile designing. So we can actually show you a photograph of how you will look with your new smile, even prior to actually touching you.
Nice.
So that's something very latest.
So would this also mean that you could replicate celebrity smiles for regular patients?
Absolutely.
I have a few people in mind. I will definitely try and discuss off air with you. By the way, what are the best ways to practice good oral hygiene with braces at home?
Most commonly, the trend that is we are losing out on is rinsing after eating anything. So that was something that was very, very basic when we were youngsters. But today's generation is ignoring rinsing part of it. And I advocate that people should rinse frequently. If not after every meals, they should definitely try to rinse, as frequently as possible. And that is one part. Plus, the second thing that is most important is brushing before going to bed.
Okay.
So morning brush is for you. But the night brush is for the teeth. So you have to get into the habit of brushing before you go to bed, because all the decay, all the food debris are there and they decay overnight, and that's why your mouth smells in the morning.
Yeah. All right. A decade ago, I wanted to get braces, but then the whole fact of not being able to have chewing gum and stuff, so I stuck with retainers. So has medical and facilities improved so much that now with braces you can have chewing gum or no?
You can surely have chewing gum, but need not be with braces. It can be without braces as well. So you can actually have aligners and you can remove them and have your chewing gum and put them back on.
I love that.
And they are totally transparent, they're totally removable, and they still move teeth perfectly.
Great. I love how the medical field has advanced. So what can I do to improve my dental health and smile?
Brush regularly, number one. If you do that, a lot of things will get okay. And plus one thing that I have realized in Oman is that people have a lot of fresh fruit and salad, which is very good for your teeth because it's self-cleansing in a way. So avoid sticky foods. I'm not going to name brands, but we all know which are the sticky foods that the kids like.
Yeah.
So if they can avoid it, and even if they have it, they should get into the habit of rinsing and brushing after that.
Okay. So apart from sticky foods, do you suggest anything else that one should avoid when they're getting treated with braces?
Anything too hard, anything too sticky. The two buzzwords that I usually use with my patients. But bottom line is that if you bite into anything, it's a projection that we have put with braces. They are just a projection in your teeth.
Yeah.
So if you bite into anything hard, they are likely to, peel the braces off. And if you keep on breaking your braces, your treatment becomes prolonged. And of course, we cannot deliver the best of results which are possible.
All right. I mentioned retainers. You've mentioned retainers. To everyone who's listening to this for the very first time, what are retainers and how important are their treatment with braces?
When you look at it, the word itself tells you what it is supposed to do.
Yeah.
To retain what has been achieved. And if you cannot retain or maintain what has been achieved, the whole treatment is a failure. So if somebody really asks me, retainers are the most important part after braces. Okay. And usually what people feel is once my braces are off, my treatment is over.
Freedom.
No, it's not so. Unfortunately, it's not so. So you got to be a lot of things, but the retainers are the most important. And the best part is with technology now we are giving you a bonded retainer, which is actually at the back of your teeth. So you don't have to remove it or wear it, off and on. But if you have had extractions done during your braces treatment, then you might need to wear something at night and might need to actually wear it long time. So that's important. Don't forget that without retainers, your orthodontic treatment will just relapse. It will go back to where we started off from, and that will be a pity.
Terrible.
Big loss of money and time.
True that. Well, we've got more questions to ask you in just a little bit, but yes, if you're listening to this right now and you're thinking, I should actually get my teeth checked, see if I need braces or retainers, well, Aliso Dental Clinic is the place you need to visit. It's opposite Star Cinema in Ruvi, Al Washel Street, OA number 3233, and you can also give them a call on 24-797-406. Doctor, I've heard of orthogenetic surgery. How common and safe is it?
Orthogenetic surgery basically is between surgery for the jaws, the correction of deformities that are associated with the jaws. If you ask me how common it is, I'm not very sure how commonly it is being performed in Oman, but otherwise worldwide it is pretty common. And of course it has its drawbacks, but for people who have jaw which is not in place or which is slightly overgrown or undergrown, it is a life-changing experience.
All right. What is special at Aliso Dental Clinic that no other clinic here in the Sultanate has?
Me?
For sure. I think a calm person like you is definitely needed, because kids these days, including me, when someone's attacking my mouth, I'm like, stay away. So yeah, that's definitely there. But what else?
See, we have a very, very loving and caring staff. So that's the plus point.
Yeah.
Plus we are updated on technology. So whatever you get is latest. And hopefully we will be adding on more things which are going to make life simpler. So do not associate Aliso with pain. It's just another dental clinic which gives you the best of services and the latest of equipment to have a healthy smile.
True. Of course, getting a service there. Any offers at Aliso Dental Clinic going on right now?
During the Ramadan month, I think we have something coming up which is going to be something like 20% off on high-end treatments like aligners. So whatever you can, this is the best time to start.
Brilliant. Now, what are the common dental issues faced by kids and teenagers?
Most commonly, now people have become, you're in the selfie generation, right? So the minute you put something on the media,
Snapchat,
absolutely,
Instagram, Twitter,
anything,
Facebook,
anything. And you have those one comment which says, okay, you have a small gap between your teeth. You know how it is. Yeah. And for kids, they are very impressionable. And, we were more emotionally strong, maybe. Not this generation. They're very touchy. So they get psychologically affected by small things which are going wrong with their smile. So I personally feel that a lot of teenagers are now concerned about the smile. I mean, I'm not saying that football is losing ground, but smiles are taking up.
Okay. All right. Does the wisdom teeth have a role in teeth alignment issues?
That's a very controversial question. But
I like controversy. I'm all about the drama here on the show.
I know, but you see, you have to realize one thing, that it's becoming something like a appendix.
Yeah.
When you have an appendicitis, the doctor suggests that we get it removed. Similarly is with the third molars or the wisdom teeth. We are not chewing the kind of food that we used to chew about a decade ago, and everything is processed. So invariably our teeth are not getting ground off. They are not withering away. So by the time a person becomes, say, 20-25 and he has the wisdom teeth in, there is no space for them. In terms of alignment, that is very questionable. So I don't personally feel that there is too much of a role for the third molars in terms of alignment. Yes, with growth, if they are not accommodated, they need to be pulled out. So don't feel too hard about it, but it's a surgical procedure. It's slightly inconvenient for the person getting it, but yes, if it is required, it has to be done. So it's as simple as that.
I'm pretty sure you'll be comfortable at Aliso Dental Clinic. Make sure you check them out. They're opposite Star Cinemas in Ruby Al Washel Street, way number, of course, 3233. You can also give them a call on this number, which is 24-797-406. Dr. Gurkeerat Singh, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us inside the studios here at TFM. We truly, truly appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Thanks so much.
Do check out Aliso Dental Clinic. Your family deserves the healthy, beautiful smiles.